Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for always returning back. If you're my returning subscriber, thank you very much. And if you're just seeing this channel for the first time, please do it to subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notification to get notified whenever I post more videos. So today I'll be making a flay gown, a flay short gown, and the measurements I'll be needing for this gown is just the shoulder measurement, the bust measurement, and the total length of the dress. So now I'm going to fold. I'm using a 3 yards of those 3 yards of this fabric. So this is like this. So I'm going to fold it in a triangular form. It's not a full circle gown. It's not a full circle gown. So I didn't take it from this tip to the other tip. So I just folded it this way a bit. So like I said, I'll be folding this fabric in this shape, this manner. I don't want it. It's supposed to be an A line gown. But I want it a bit I want it to set very well. I don't want to cut it straight and just draw an A shape. So that's why I'm folding it in kind of a flay form a bit. So I'm going to do this. So it depends on your prefer or on what you prefer. For me, I prefer it this way so that's going to relax. So from this tip where I have the line here, I've already drew the line because this is where the both fabric met. So this place we don't have anything under. So from this place, I'm going to start taking my measurement from there. So yeah, this is what I have. So from this line where I drew, I'm going to start inputting my measurement. But before I do that, I'm going to pin my fabric down because I don't want it to shift because I'll be using this front to cut the back also. So from here, I don't know. Like I said before, all I need is all you need for this style is your shoulder measurement, your hip measurement, and the full length of this gown. And the full length of my gown is 33.5 inch and 43.5 inches. Actually it's actually 42, but half inches for the shoulder joining and 1 inch for hemming allowance at the down part. I have for 3.5. Yeah, I have for 3.5. And at this place too I have for 3.5. Actually there will be a joining at the down part of this gown. Usually it occurs like that in flay because Ankara print is usually shorter. If it's an English print where we have the length by 60 is going to be long, but this is not by 60. So for me, I'm going to put my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. So from this line, the shoulder line, I'm going to come down by 9.5 inches. I'm coming down by 9.5 inches because she's actually pregnant and she there's every tendency that she's going to increase by this. I don't want her to be the armpit to be tight. So from here again, I'm going to take my 8 inch, then I'll connect these two dots together, these two lines together. So from this tip, I'm going to come down for the shoulder slope by three and 3/4 of an inch, which is half and quarter. Then from the neck, I'm going to take my neck opening by 4 inches. Then the neck depth is going to be 4 inches also. So I'm going to draw a curved line to meet with each other. So for me, I'm going to input a bust measurement. Our bust measurement is 41. 41 divided by 4, we have 10 and quarter inch. Then I'm going to add like 3/4 of an inch for ease, although there will be zipper at the back of the dress, but I just wanted to add this as ease because when she increase more, like as she's getting pregnant, like as the pregnancy grows she tends to increase. So I'm adding 3/4 inch for ease allowance so that by the time she can still wear it in future of the pregnancy. Then I'm going to add 1 inch for sewing allowance. So this is all I need here. So I'm going to slant this from the bust. I'm going to just slant it down to the tip of the dress. So this so this is what we have here. Then from here I'm going to do the shoulder curve by, so here I have 9 inch. So I'm going to look for the midpoint, which is 4.5. So I'm going to come in by half an inch. So I'm going to come in by half an inch. Then I'm going to curve it to meet with the actual body measurement of the dress. So this is it. I'm going to curve this one to come up. So this is what we have. But while for the back, I'm going to just curve it from the main line of the shoulder. So this is what we have. This is all we have. So I'm going to cut this out, but I'll be cutting from those first lines because I'll be using this to cut the back. So when I'm done with this, before I'll come and trim this inner part out. Then for the back the back neck depth, I'm going to take 2 inches. So I'm going to draw a curve to meet it. So I'm cut this out. So let me quickly cut this now. So I'm done cutting it out. So this is what we have. So let me show you what the down part looks like. So this is the down part. This is what I was saying, that it's usually not enough, especially when you're cutting a flare gown. So I'm going to add to this place to complete it so that it will become. So this is how the folding looks like. I don't know if you can see it very well. Like this, you just slant it this way a bit, a bit like this. So So I'll just grab the front of the dress and place at the back. So this back is going to have a zipper allowance. So I'm going to make provision for that. So I'm done placing the back, the front at the back. So I'm going to start with my cutting now. Although you see all the cutting I did at the front is cutting that we're using, cutting the back. You can see the neckline for the front is still here. So I'll go ahead and so I'm done cutting the back and the front. You can see this is the back, while this is the front. So since I've succeeded in cutting the back and the front, so I'm going to cut this the neckline for the front properly. So I'm going to trim this out, and also I'll cut the shoulder, the armhole, the 0.5 inch we came in by. So I'm going to trim it out. So this is what we have. This is the back, while this is the front. So this dress is going to have a pocket. What is a simple nice dress without a pocket? Me safe, I won't like it. So I like pockets, and from the picture we have there, it has a pocket also. So I'm going to come down, like from the armhole, the tip where the bust started. I'm going to come down from this place. See where my tape is. I'm going to come down by 9 inches. Then from this will be the starting of the pocket. Then I'm going to come down by 7 inches also. So this is the pocket width. So I'll notch this so that when I'm sewing, I know where I'm going to fix my pocket. So this is all for the cutting the facing for the back part of my dress. So I just folded a piece of the fabric into two. You know, it's always unfold. I'm going to cut this out. Remember, there's a zip at the back of 1 inch. So I'm going to open this, the center back. I'm going to open it too. So this is what I have now. So what I'm going to do is that I've cut out the neckline of the dress. So I'm going to take the pin out. Then I'll pin the main off-white fabric itself. So I'm going to pin it. So I want from the shoulder of this dress, I want it to have, because if you can see at the picture where we have there, we have a space of like 2 inches. So I'm going to mark 2.5 inches out here, because I'm using half inch to join the sleeve to this dress. So I'm marking 2.5 inches. So I'll look for what we have here. So we have a total of 1.5 inches left at this part. I don't know, at this part. So this is what I'll be using for the measurement of this. So since we have a total of 1.5 inches, first of all, let me cut out the shoulder slope. I forgot to do that. So I'm cutting out the shoulder slope now. So this is the shoulder slope. I've cut it out. So since I have 1.5 inches left here, I'll be adding an extra half inch so that I'll use it to do the folding of this white fabric to the Ankara. So I'll be taking a total of 2 inches, 2 inch and quarter. Please remember that I said I'll be turning the neckline of this front with this fabric, but frontward. So I'll be taking 2 inch and quarter, because the quarter inch is for the turning of the neckline, while the half inch is for the folding of the tip on top of the Ankara this way. Then the 1.5 inches is what will be on top of the Ankara, so that we'll have a total of 2 inches of the Ankara left before we'll see the sleeve. So it's like a triangle, like I said, it's like a triangle shape. So from this place, I'm going to slant this down to this place. This 2.25 inch I have here. So I'm going to slant it down. So let me use a longer ruler. I'm using this my ruler that is like a cup shape because I don't want it to be like slanted slant. I want it to be like curvy a bit. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to draw the line up to this place. So this is what I have now. I don't know if you can see it very well. This is the line. So I'm going to cut this out. So I'm done cutting it out. So this is the shape I have. So this is the shape I have now. So this is how it's going to be placed on the front part of this gown. I'm just showing you all these details because when I go to my sewing machine, I'll just sew straight and come and show you this outcome of what we just made. So this is how this is the shape now. You can see it's like a triangle shape. So this is how it's going to look like. So first of all, I'll turn it out. Then this is what we have. This is what we have here. Then I'll fold it. If it's difficult for you to fold it, another way I do it is that I'm going to use a bias tape. That is if it's difficult for you, but I'm going to fold with this fabric. But you can also use a bias tape to tape it. Then you iron it straight so that by the time you just place it on your clothes, you just sew on it and you are good to go. That is if it's very difficult for you to fold because most people find it difficult to fold something that is curvy. So this is this for that. So I'm going to take this place that is the sleeve. If you can see, I'm going to take the I'm going to draw the length of the sleeve. I want the length of the sleeve to be 11 inches. So plus joining allowance at the up half inches and um hemming allowance at the down 1 inch. So I'm taking a total of 12.5 inches. So I'm going to draw the line here. So this is my 12.5 inches. Then from here, I'm going to take the round sleeve measurement. A round sleeve measurement is 11 sorry 13 divided by 2 we have 6.5. Then I'm taking 1 inch for sewing allowance. Then from this place is going to be since there is a is it has a little bit of puff at the up, so I'm going to come down very deep. If you can see, I came down very deep, the usual. Let me take what. So from the tip of the sleeve I came down by 6.5 inches. So I'm going to curve it down to this place. So by the time I take armhole measurement as 10 inches, so here I have 13 inches in total. So I'm going to the armhole measurement is 10 inch, then the extra 3 inches what will form this little puff sleeve I have here. So I'm going to slant it. So with this I'm going to slant it to this um to the down. So this is what the sleeve look like. I don't know if you can see. So this is our sleeve now. Let me show you. So this is what the sleeve look like. So I'm going to cut this out and I'll take this to sewing machine and I'm going to sew it. So this is the sleeve now. So this is the sleeve shape, and then you can see. So I'll go ahead and cut the pocket for this dress before I head to the um sewing machine. So for a pocket, I'm going to get a piece of fabric. I'm just going to fold it into two, 7 inches. So this is 8.5 inches, which is more than enough. Then I'm going to, the depth is going to, I'm taking 11 inch, including, I'm taking 11 inches for the depth, including the sewing allowance. For the sewing allowance at the side of the body, I took 1 inches. So let 1 inch, so let's just say 1 inch. So the depth of the pocket is going to be 10 inch, then plus when I join it with half inch, so we'll be left with 9 inch opening this way. So this is what we have for the pocket. I'm not yet done. I'm going to do a shape, like a cup shape. So I'll place my hand on it like this to be sure that it's going to be free for the person. So I'm going to curve this end and also curve this end. So I'll trim it all out again. So I don't know. This is the simplest and easiest way I cut my pockets. I don't know. We have different way of cutting pockets. So I have four pieces of it here. So this two is for one side, while this is for the left side of pocket and this for the right side. So I'm going to go to the sewing machine. I'll sew it, and by the time I'm done sewing this clothes, I'm going to put it on the mannequin, and you see how it looks. What we got. So guys, this is the end result of the dress. It's looking so beautiful. So at this point, you can add whatsoever you want to add. So I just decided to add those trimmings to give it a more like attractive look. It wasn't like that in the picture, but I decided to add to mine. So this is the final result of. If you watch this video to the end, please like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification to get notified whenever I post more video. Until I come your way next time, I remain your host, Sally Sewing Tutorial. See you. Bye.